Parisian-inspired warmth, mastering the art of tactile illumination. Welcome back to Una's Ideas channel. When I first entered this narrow Parisian apartment, it felt visually complete but emotionally distant. The rooms were compact, the ceilings modest, and the lighting too sharp for such intimate spaces. Everything looked functional, yet nothing felt comforting. That became the foundation of this project, exploring how tactile illumination could transform a small apartment from simply livable into deeply human and emotionally warm. Most people think of lighting only in terms of brightness, but tactile illumination is different. It's about how light interacts with surfaces, textures, and materials to create emotional depth. In small interiors, this relationship becomes even more important because every shadow, reflection, and glow directly shapes how the space is experienced. Parisian interiors often feel warm not because they are extravagant, but because they understand atmosphere. Soft reflections, layered textures, and balanced lighting create interiors that feel lived in rather than staged. This project aimed to capture that emotional subtlety inside a much smaller and narrower apartment. The original apartment relied heavily on bright overhead fixtures. While technically functional, they flattened every surface and emphasized the limitations of the space. Corners felt sharper, walls felt closer, and textures disappeared completely under the cold illumination. Instead of one dominant light source, the design introduced multiple smaller layers of illumination. Table lamps, wall sconces, concealed LED strips, and reflected ambient light created softness throughout the apartment. The rooms immediately began to feel calmer and more dimensional. Warm light became essential to the transformation. Cooler lighting often creates emotional distance, especially in small rooms. By shifting toward warmer tones, the apartment gained a golden softness that made every material feel richer and more inviting. Lighting alone cannot create atmosphere without texture. Linen curtains, brushed wood, Matte ceramics, woven fabrics, and soft plaster walls were carefully layered into the design. These surfaces respond beautifully to warm illumination, creating depth through subtle shadow and reflection. The living room was extremely narrow, so visual softness became more important than decoration. Instead of filling the room with objects, the focus shifted toward creating a gentle glow across tactile surfaces. The result feels quieter, calmer, and emotionally grounding. One challenge in small apartments is balancing reflection without making the space feel overly polished. Instead of glossy finishes, softly reflective materials were introduced: aged brass, matte stone, and brushed wood. These materials catch light delicately rather than aggressively. One of the most overlooked aspects of lighting is shadow. Good lighting design isn't only about illumination, it's about controlled darkness. In this apartment, soft shadows created intimacy and visual layering, preventing the narrow rooms from feeling exposed or flat. Daylight also became part of the tactile experience. Sheer curtains filtered sunlight gently, diffusing brightness across the apartment instead of allowing harsh, direct exposure. This made the rooms feel softer throughout the day without reducing natural light entirely. Small kitchens often feel clinical because of reflective surfaces and strong task lighting. Here, warm under-cabinet illumination and textured finishes softened the environment. Cooking became less mechanical and more connected to the atmosphere of the home. The bedroom focused heavily on tactile comfort. Soft bedding, diffused bedside lighting, and layered fabrics created a cocoon-like feeling. In compact apartments, emotional calm is essential because the bedroom often serves as both retreat and refuge from urban intensity. One reason the apartment feels cohesive is because materials repeat subtly across rooms. Linen, warm wood, soft plaster, and muted metals create continuity, allowing light to interact consistently throughout the home. This repetition makes the apartment feel larger and more harmonious. Quiet luxury isn't about expensive furniture or dramatic statements. It's about emotional comfort created through thoughtful details. In this apartment, luxury appears through softness, balance, and the way light gently touches surfaces throughout the day. Lighting affects behavior more than most people realize. Harsh environments encourage tension and overstimulation, while softer illumination promotes calmness and slower movement. This apartment was designed not just to look warm, but to emotionally encourage rest and comfort. Some of the most important changes were nearly invisible. A dimmer switch, textured lampshades, slightly warmer bulbs, or a woven fabric panel all contributed to the atmosphere. These subtle adjustments accumulated into a dramatic emotional transformation. Narrow rooms amplify mistakes in lighting design. Too much brightness makes walls feel closer, while poorly placed fixtures create visual imbalance. Every light source in this apartment had to be carefully positioned to preserve openness and softness simultaneously. The apartment still needed to feel contemporary, so restraint remained important. The challenge was introducing warmth without visual clutter. Minimal forms combined with tactile materials created a balance between modern simplicity and emotional richness. This project redefined luxury in a subtle way. Luxury here wasn't about size or expensive finishes. It was about sensory experience. The apartment feels luxurious because it supports emotional well-being through softness, light, and texture. One of the most beautiful outcomes of tactile illumination is how the apartment changes over time. Morning light feels gentle and fresh, afternoon shadows become layered and warm, and evening lighting creates intimacy. The home no longer feels static, it feels alive. In the end, this tiny Parisian apartment proves that warmth is not created through excess, but through sensitivity. By mastering tactile illumination, layered textures, and thoughtful lighting, the apartment transformed into a space that feels emotionally rich despite its compact dimensions. It's a reminder that the most memorable interiors are often the ones that make us feel something quietly and deeply.